It would be of advantage for someone who have lived in the village to establish a business there. Setting up a small business in your neighborhood would demand less finance and investment. It would also be a simple way to establish a business there because everybody is well known. Antique stores. You see a lot of this in some rural areas. If you have a great hobby for this business, you can work extremely well if you focus on online sales from your physical location. Greenhouse and nurseries. Valentine's Day happens everywhere, so do prom, memorial services, and other events. A good greenhouse can do well no matter what the season. Rural blogger. Micro-affiliate sites might be a thing of the past, but many rural bloggers are doing really well. Cover local news and hidden attractions, share the beauty or uniqueness of your local area, and work with local partners while monetizing online. You will need to learn how to start blogging. Create local campsites. What to do if you have a lot of scenic land with nothing on it? Why not create a local campsite? Whether setting up cabins, an RV site, a primitive camping, this is a great rural business idea. Bed and breakfast. A lot of people love heading out a few hours from nearby cities into the country for a rural B&B. Whether a traditional bread and breakfast or a Airbnb, there is a lot of demand out there for the rural weekend getaway locations that can lead to a lucrative business. Animal training. Are you great with animals? There are always demand for this. Don't overlook specialties in rural communities. If you have a knack for training, hunting, or tracking dogs, there is a very big target market for you in the rural area. Menial services. There is always a market for menial services. You can rake leaves, mow 10 acres before a family goes on vacation, shovel sidewalks, and talk to local farmers or rangers about odd jobs that needs to be done. General handyman. Keeping up with house is work, and there are plenty of repairs that might be needed that are too small for local contractors. Secure some loose gutters for local residents, fix damaged doorknobs, replace one sheet of damaged plaster, and many more. A general handyman can make some pretty good cash if the work is good and they are reliable. Junkyard operating or junk hauling. You can get paid to haul a lot of junk or work on site, clean up for major projects. Floor mill. In villages and small towns, using packed flour is not as popular as it is in cities. So there is a profitability in opening a flour mill that can supply flours and other grains like oats, corn, sorghum, barley, turmeric, and other spices. It can be one of the most lucrative business ideas in a rural area. Clothing store. There is always a demand for fashionable clothing and variety for daily use or special occasions in rural areas. Many people depend on city stores for such needs, so a store with the latest fashion wares and variety can be very profitable. Poultry and livestock farming. There is always a huge demand for poultry products in villages and cities. One can start with a small farm and gradually build the capacity and variety. Fertilizer pesticide store. The village scene is not complete without agriculture, and fertilizers are a crucial part of it. So are the pesticide. It is one of the best small business ideas for rural area to start a fertilizer and pesticide shop. Total service. People are increasingly getting aware of the importance of education. In rural areas, providing proper education can be a fruitful business idea. Dairy center. Collecting milk from farms and supplying it to houses can be an effective business plan if one have a shortage of funds to start a business, making it one of the most plausible small business ideas for rural areas. Organic fruits and vegetables center. The market for organic fruits and vegetables is ever increasing. One can sell to the village produce and build up from a profitable business. PET bottles production. Nowadays, the use for plastic bottles or jar is very common, so PET bottle production can be one of the most effective small business ideas for rural areas. Iodized salt production. Depending on individual circumstances, one can profit from an iodized salt production farm. An entrepreneur can start their own wholesale salt business and make a comparatively large profit. And with all this, we've come to the end for the business ideas you can do in rural areas in small towns. Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section concerning this topic, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our Business in World Africa channel to always stay updated.